Welcome back to Game of Pride. Today we are playing River City Ransom. I'm Jess.
I'm Zach.
And yeah, let's play.
Yeah. Wish I could be playing River City Girls, but you know, limited runs being a bunch of fucking shows. So, fuck it, let's just start off my save and we'll just choose characters.
Alright.
Forgot where I press A to join. Or, you know, start. Paul's cool because he's just Little Mac. And then Ryan is like all super bonchoed out. I'm trying to remember, Glenn, was it Bruno does lucha moods and has Muda mist? So I'll choose my character. No, it's... Glenn's just Ryu. Like, he has his donkey kick, he has, like, Shoryuken.
Motherfucker kicks donkeys.
No, Ryu has a move that fit people in the FGC just call it donkey kick. Yeah, they're just chilling here, but you can just beat the shit out of them if you want.
Can we steal this car?
No.
Why the fuck is the car so high? Like, why?
That's not how you do, that's not how you do an automotive shop, right?
No, you,
I like
you don't lift the car 30 feet off the fucking ground.
I like the Akira bike, though, they have parked.
Yeah, I want to take it.
Go out.
Can I be the office lady?
No, you can't. Yeah, let's go out. So, everyone...
Why are you Little Mac?
Because, fuck it, Little Mac's awesome. He beat Mike Tyson without losing a knee. He earned his spot in Smash. Well, they weren't going to put Evander Holyfield in Smash. You know, speaking of Tyson, you know, his involvement with the WWF, did I ever tell you about the time Floyd Mayweather fought Big Show at WrestleMania?
I don't know, but it sounds awful.
It was awful, and you know, Floyd's ego is so out of whack, he couldn't allow himself to lose in a fixed sport. He had to go over on Big Show, which is embarrassing. Like, okay, if you have Rey Mysterio versus Floyd Mayweather, that would at least be more reasonable because they're the same height, right? So yeah.
I don't know what I missed.
I don't know if you got the move yet, because I saw like combo videos and everyone was doing sick combos. So yeah, the sprite and artist for the sprite artist and the artist for this game, Bannon Rudis, is the guy directing River City Girls, and you can tell there's a lot of carryover from this into that. It's a shame this game didn't get any home ports. Because from what I remember, it was a Kickstarter project, and the developers, like, oh yeah, we got the rights to River City Ransom, and then Arc Systems just says, hey, we just bought all of Technos' IPs, including River City, Kunio, and Double Dragon. So they're like, well, what the fuck's gonna happen to the game now? And thankfully, Arc Systems just let them publish it. But I think the conditions that there are no home ports, which sucks. Because I kind of prefer this game over Scott Pilgrim.
For the DeLorean?
Yeah.
Why are the cars so big?
I mean, if you stand next to you, yeah, probably my sprite could fit in that door.
Yeah, but look at he doesn't even go up to the windshield.
So, have you played any Kunio games aside from River City Ransom? Have you played any of the sports ones?
I have not.
Oh, dude, we need to do dodgeball on the channel. You ever played any of the dodgeballs?
No.
Oh, those are so Kunio is like, all the Kunio sports games are like some of my favorite sports games because they're just fun, dumb, arcadey sports games. Because I fucking despise modern sports games where it's like, oh, here's a boring simulation. Manage your fucking seasons. I don't care about that shit. Just let me shoot the fucking ball. And, you know, Kunio Olympics is way better than Mario's and Sonic at the Olympics because you actually just get to punch the shit out of each other while running track and field.
Okay.
Like Mario and Sonic don't do that shit.
Ow.
Oh, okay. R. God.
Did you try to like bite my penis?
Oh, but those jocks are pelvic thrusting. See if you got any moves with R, really. I got like this dash punch.
Oh, okay.
I think you got a dedicated move list, so you can pause and look at it if you want to.
Ah, okay.
Did I ever tell about my favorite cell of the Mist? So, WWE was doing like their cruiserweight show, 205 Live, and Tajiri had his brief return. So Tajiri's in a match with well-known conspiracy theorist wrestler Brian Kendrick. So Kendrick is trying to like, oh, yeah, let's be friends, but he's, he's a heel. So Tajiri pretends to shake his hand only to fucking blow mist in his face. Tajiri blows mist in Kendrick's face, and the dude sells it like he got acid, like a xenomorph to spit acid in his face. He's just screaming, like loud fucking screaming. It's hilarious. Then there was also the time that oh, you got a big elbow. It's like when Kevin Sullivan asked Mick Foley, "Hey, what's your finish?" I do a nice elbow drop off the top rope. That's your finish. So this game I know has like, I think this game has like a wanted or a cop system where if you like cause property damage or beat up civilians, cops will just come after you.
You remember All Points Bulletin?
That was like the MMO GTA clone, right?
Yes. Before GTA kind of became that.
Well, because Rockstar's like, hey, no one does that but us. Yeah. Oh yeah, let's go to arcade.
Oops, there's Stegosaurus.
So All Points Bulletin, what about it?
I don't know, it just came to mind that game existed. I forgot it existed.
Games that you forgot existed. Oh, I got down from it. Games you forgot existed.
Stop, unfreeze! Fuck. Keeps freezing me.
I mean, Jose.
I wanna play
Games
DDR.
Jose wishes he forgot existed. I try to remind him every time of Dino Crisis 3. He gets mad at me. But I like it when a franchise just says, fuck it, let's go to space.
It's the final frontier. I want to play DDR out of it.
No, we can't.
No, I'm playing.
There's a Corgi arcade game in River City Girls. Like, there's an arcade, you can find a Corgi game. And there's a Street Fighter clone called Arcade Scrub Fighter.
That's awesome.
I think this is the dude that runs the fucking arcade. And then he pulls out like a power armor. That's the other carryover I noticed, is that in River City Girls and this game, they add characters with way more insane powers and moves. Like in Girls, there's a boss named Yamada, who's pretty much just an edgelord with like Iori shadow moves.
Okay.
But that dude hates his fucking job at the mini golf. Mini golf's the only golf I can tolerate, because I think regular golf is just boring as shit. Look at Skull Mountain though.
Pretty awesome. I want to play puff golf.
Yeah.
So it's a game that kind of coined by Game Attack, and we'll have some guys like jump into like random solos, and then they they have like a point system. So for every like for how many, like what rank you are is when you finish is your points, and then if you get kills, it subtracts from it. I think it's like 5 points or something like that. And then at the end, whoever has the least points in their match wins.
It sounds better than regular golf. Couldn't stand regular golf. It's just old, boring, and white. Unless you're Tiger Woods.
And
then you just cheat on
your adultery and getting
you cheat on your hot Swedish wife
and get DUIs.
Lose all your endorsements. South
I want to go in.
Yeah, you can't. South Park's parodied that as like one of my favorite Tiger Woods parodies, where they gave his wife the hardcore Swedish accent.
Oh yeah.
You motherfucker! How could you do it?
Oh, I got drop kicked.
I agree with South Park though. If that's how all the PGA Tour games play, that would get me more interested. Yeah, there's a luchador game. Do you remember in Saints Row, one of the Saints Row, there's like a luchador game, and their leader was voiced by Hulk Hogan?
What a powerbomb this dude.
Do you remember that in one of the Saints Row games?
I vaguely remember.
Yeah, I think it may have been 2, but there's a character who's the leader of a luchador gang, and he's voiced by Hulk Hogan. Ah, fuck police.
Fuck the police. But seriously, look how big this fucking car is.
I know, right?
His head barely goes up to the fucking window.
Are they hunting androids? Like, what the fuck?
Either these dudes are 3 feet tall, or that's some big motherfucking cars.
Everyone in River City looks like they're 3 feet tall. So, everyone compares the Yakuza games to Shenmue, but in reality, they're more like River City, because like the fucking RPG progression, and you can learn more moves, and every time you beat up dudes, they drop money. Everyone tries to fucking pick a fight with you. All they need is just to have Kiryu and Majima playing dodgeball.
Right?
Oh, fuck.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, let's get the fuck... Oh, God, here it comes again. Okay. Oh, it knocked us into the next fucking...
Pug life. Look at that graffiti.
That's awesome.
You can go into the shop and get food, heal. What was the name of, oh yeah, I think this is our hideout. Oh no. We can swap characters here if we want. What was the name of someone in Game Attack had
Bruce?
Yeah.
Bolin's blind pug?
Yeah, he had like the super blind bug.
He constantly posts videos on Twitter of him like dropping food at him, and then he stares up and he just hits him in the face and bounces off, and he posts it in slow motion, so you just see like him trying to get it.
Oh, poor thing.
See what?
Oh, you press B? No, you press B? Yeah, there you go.
Do you have all the characters?
Not all of them. Later on, you can get like the Japanese version. You get Kunio and Ricky. You can get Billy and Jimmy. Glenn's just Ryu. If you want to choose Glenn, or you can choose Alex, which is just.
Can you have Hadoken?
Yeah. I don't know if I got it yet, but he can Hadoken. He's got a Shoryuken and he's got Hurricane Kick.
How do you? Can you cut? Oh,
check his move list if you want. I don't know what special is. I think specials are. Oh yeah, he's got forward special punch, I think. And yeah, I think ours are special. You could do that in
What's S?
I think S is R.
Oh, S is special.
Yeah, S is special. So I think. Meanwhile, I got like Chun-Li's kicks or something. Oh, I got a Blanca roll. I really like Brian in this game because they gave him like the classic Bancho look, but he also has Yamazaki Serpent Slash from Fatal Fury and KOF, which is a dope ass move. Oh, there we go. Right trigger. Stop sexualizing food. That's gross. Look,
You wanna fuck that burger, you know
no,
it.
I
You
don't.
wanna fuck that burger.
That's fucked
No.
up.
You wanna stick your dick right in those buns.
Okay. A lot of things I
Put your
want
mouth
to
around
fuck.
that hot meat.
I'd sooner stick my dick in a toaster than a burger.
Why?
It's the closest you can get to fucking a robot.
Or, you know, an actual robot, because...
I like when people just refer to robots as toasters like a racist slang. That's what people call Igish. They call her the bravest little toaster.
Someone just, like, pissed all over this wall.
It's fucking nasty.
And Cuba. This is all that's in here.
Yeah, I think this is all that's in here. It's not like in Duke Nukem 3D when you can blast a fucking hole in the crotch of a woman out of porno theater. Like there's a giant woman on screen. Yeah, no, this game gets pretty nuts with like enemies. So, I want to get that Capcom beat 'em up bundle because we should totally play that. Have you ever played the Captain Commando beat 'em up? Which ones by Capcom have you played?
Beat 'em ups?
Yeah.
X-Men.
That's Konami.
Or not. Blah, blah, blah. Alien vs. Predator.
Oh, okay. Any of the Final Fights?
Final Fights, yeah. That first one.
You ever played the Punisher beat 'em up?
No.
Oh, that one's fun. Player 1's Dolph Lundgren, Player 2's David Hasselhoff. No, we can't go through there. Gotta go through this ice factory. Yeah, so the Capcom Beat 'em Up bundle has Final Fight, of course. It has Captain Commando. It has Armored Warriors, which is it's a beat 'em up which Capcom later turned into Cyberbots. because Armored Warrior is just the first appearance of Blodia.
Yeah.
But Jin doesn't show up till Cyberbots. Fuck, I'm dead. It's all up to you now, Jesse. Look at my ghost.
Where is your ghost?
It flew off.
Oh.
Have I told you how in River City Girls how you bring your partner back to life?
I don't know. Makeout session?
No, so when your partner dies, their spirit floats up, and you have to repeatedly stomp the shit out of their body to get their spirit back in.
Okay.
Because you see the spirit just like falling back in.
So,
I guess just jump off and kill yourself. And
goodbye, cruel world. Goodbye, cruel world.
Goodbye, cruel world.
Goodbye,
cruel world.
Goodbye,
Goodbye, cruel world. That was Gamer Fire.